first thing, let's get the bigger stuff in here first. Right, so my brother is baby Jesus because he's born on Christmas Day and they can all go mad for it later on because they do love doing that. So keeping going is what we're doing because this is the Christmas special. Do you think that's going to be safe to put inside this aviary? Welcome to the first episode of the Christmas special. So what we're going to be doing today is getting this baby like a Christmas grotto. So what we're going to be doing, I have been cleaning this here. I've got all the artificial grasses out. Give them all a good clean, they're looking miles better. And I literally just get them all lined up, wet it through, and just hose pipe or jet wash them down. It's worth buying a brand new piece of grass. I've had them exact pieces of grass now, about 3 years old from my old aviary. Like brand spanking new. So once I've got all this cleaned, we're then going to start getting it Christmas here, and I've got tons of stuff in there ready to go through. So let me get the grasses back in. Finally, I can put my feet up for 5 minutes. Well, I think it'd take me an hour, more like 3 hours. So I've had everything out. It's all had a really, really deep clean. God, it was brand spanking new. The dopamine I get from cleaning my aviary, I love it. Absolutely love it. So what we're going to be doing now, guys, is I'm just going to have 10 minutes. It's nearly 3 o'clock, so I need to move my ass because the light's going, and it's shit when you're recording under these lights compared to natural light. So if I don't make it today, it is what it is, but I've got all my Christmas decorations in there and we're about to go and get them all out. Just easing it down to the birds now. She's got some more from this found in the attic. Apart from that, right, let's get Christmas here. Today we've got the lights on, it's 4 o'clock at night and it's got dark, but it is the start of the Christmas special. I've had a really good deep cleaning here. What we're going to do now is get it decorated and let's make it a festive place. So without further ado, let's get festive. Boom. Right, so what we need now is some decorations up in this gas. So I have been given decorations. I've also went out and buying some the other day. So first thing, let's get the bigger stuff in here first. Right, so that is the bigger stuff up on the table. So this is one of the things I've been donated. They did have loads of spray painted like baubles and stuff stuck to it. If I could see them, here they are. They had all that stuff stuck to it. If it's spray painted, you'll want to get it off because they will eat it. Now, I know I'm going to get some Karens in the inbox for that, but I'm going to put it in because at the end of the day, I've had them in the aviaries before with Budgies and everyone was fine. To be fair, they didn't even go near it. Next thing that we've got. Now, if you're watching my channel last year, when I first begun, I put that up in the aviary last year and they absolutely loved it. And again, look, nothing got eaten. And there is stuff on there that I know there's going to be a lot of people saying you shouldn't be putting this in the aviary, but we are going to. I bought that. How cool is that? So that can go up. I can see them all hanging and perching around that. And also, I picked this up from the range yesterday for £9.99. You cannot go wrong. I put it in the aviary last night and they absolutely hated it. And they're all at the opposite side. Come in this morning and they were a little bit different with it. So I'm glad I've done that. So that's the first set. So let's get this cleared off and let's get some smaller stuff in to make it more festive. Right, so the smaller stuff's on, the bigger stuff's off, and this is what we've got. So something that lights up, a little Father Christmas thing. Let me know in the comments, do you guys love Christmas? Because I'm one of them, I'm not too keen on Christmas. Oh, nearly broke me bloody bird, so we got that. That's a really cool, I think we're like 99p. The range had 50% off everything. The duck, that's going to be fitting. What else have we got? Again, this is when I went to the range, bought that. And also, I thought, we'll get ourselves a tablecloth that's all Christmassy because I might be able to decorate an area with it. I'm not too sure. But apart from that, guys, what we're going to do now is get this table cleared off and start putting things in place. Now, please, if you think we can do something better on this video, comment it down below because I can tweak it up. But apart from that, let's clean this table. Let's get on with it. So, first things first. I think this thing here, we'll stretch this. That's the one, isn't it? There we go. That's where that's going. Nice. Happy days. Right, so let's just keep going. Let me know if you think I could put it anywhere better, and I'll consider it. So where are we going to be putting this Santa now? Look at that. He belongs there, doesn't he? Right, what are we doing with this one? Put that there. It's coming on now like a Santa's Christmas grotto for Budgies. Just shame it's dark because the light's so much better when it's like that. I'll be up here first thing in the morning to update you all. Right, we're going to put this Noel. So we've got this as well. That's going up there. Got the Christmas duck. That only right to go on the fountain, isn't it, really? Go there. So we've got a candy cane. And there is loads of other little things we can be cracking on doing. Right, so it looks like we've got a little bit of Christmas decorations up in here now. Happy with that. So the birds obviously right now are going to stay well clear of all of this because they're all up here, a lot of them. Because obviously they don't know what's what. So I'm going to let them settle in for tonight, come back up tomorrow and we'll get some really good shots of them all. It's a nice day tomorrow, a lot of light, so the content will be good. Apart from that, I'm going to wind down a little bit now because it's been a long day. I took it out of me, the cleaning. I thought it was going to be 4 hours. I thought it'd be an hour, 4 hours worth of cleaning, but you know I'm always whinging about my cleaning, but I love it at the same time because it's immaculate in here right now and it's a nice dopamine feeling. I've got the bird coming up and a mate in a minute, just have a look as well. And it's nice to show it off when it's like this. So apart from that, guys, I'll probably tune back in about 20 minutes once I've got a bit round 2 energy. Well, we are back. This is day 2. Yesterday, well, it just took up all yesterday and it was dark, it never lit up. And even today, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, still dark. Welcome to winter. So we are going to finish off. And what I'm going to quickly do is give the birds a quick bath and let them have a swim if they want to bathe up. And now I've got some rainwater. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But whenever I give the rainwater to them as a bathe, they prefer it. They seem to go in a lot quicker. I don't know if it's a smell to it, maybe because there's the odd leaf dropped in. I'm not sure. But I find they're a bit more attracted to it when I do that. So we're going to carry on today, keep it getting Christmassy. It's getting quiet there now. There's bits of box hanging. I've noticed they're quite nervous of going near this. I've not seen any bird land on this. And also I didn't see them land on it last year. So I'm thinking of moving this out of the way. So I've just been to good old home bargains. £1.50 each for these. Now these are perfect for your aviaries. It's just going to be, I don't know what wine it is, but it will be definitely safe for your birds. I can more or less guarantee that. So I've got some ideas. I'm going to hang these around. I've also been given this, but what is going to come off is a scarf, unfortunately. Now I am going to risk it. I'm going to be leaving the nose on. I know some of you are going to think you shouldn't do that, but it just makes it, that nose, and I'm sure they're not going to eat it. So there's a couple of things I'm thinking of doing. Is either hanging that from that, and then inside here, I've got some stuff like this, for example, and we can use it as foraging for them, so we'll pack that in there, and they can all go mad for it later on, because they do love doing that. Now, I have got an idea coming for a future episode, and we will get it done before the new year, but if you know Budgies, you'll know like I know, they love the cat bowls and go absolutely nuts for it. But we are going to make an area where it's going to be ball mad for them, and I can guarantee we'll get some really, really good shots. I want to know if you lot, if this were your area, or you with me, what can I do to make it fun for you lot to keep viewing? Because obviously, one thing I don't want to do is run stale on the channel, and that's keep showing you the same stuff over and over and over. I don't want to be doing that, so I keep thinking how I can mix it up. So next year, obviously, we've got this area for now. But going into next year, I'm going to take you more into the cage room. And then obviously we've got another aviary being built right down there, which is going to be Finch City. Then we're going to get into the pigeons, but there is a big change on that. Instead of getting into just normal racing pigeons, they've got to be pure whites because we can do a business at the same time, which is going to be dove releases for weddings, funerals, stuff like that, as well as race the pigeons. So that's going to give us a really cool episode. So keeping going is what we're doing because this is the Christmas special. Let me know in the comments, are you Christmassy or are you not? Are you for it or against it? Now, let me be honest with you, I am not a Christmassy guy. I'm getting into the spirit for the purpose of the channel. But I've no kids, you see, so obviously if we had kids, I probably would activate Christmas. And my brother, he's baby Jesus because he's born on Christmas Day. So, well, obviously, it's more his birthday than a celebration to us nowadays. But I'm happy it's like that. I'm not bothered. Right, so first things first is that let's get some wire, let's get these hung in places. And like I say, we will be switching it up while we're on it, I like to have a little whinge. Have a guess how much that little bag costs on Amazon. I thought we were going to get a bag like that. £4.99 I've been had. So what I've got is a load of cardboard. I was going to get thrown away. I'm going to slice all that up, get it all cut up where... I've got hiccups now. Also, I want you to let me know, this snow here, this fake snow, do you think that's going to be safe to put inside this aviary? I'm going to go with yes, I think it's going to be safe, but the internet's telling me two separate different things, but I can't see them birds eating that fake snow, and if they do, they're going to spit it out and go to the seed, or obviously the fruit and veg that we're going to be supplying for them. So let's get it all out now. Right, I've had an idea. We're going to be moving this, because they're not so keen on it, and I'm going to be putting it over into that direction. The boats are just fearless, aren't they? There you go, that'll do. A lot better, to be fair. Can't really see it as much, but it doesn't matter. So now what we're going to do is get these hung up, because I think that's going to look really cool, so let's do that. I'll tell you what else will be a really cool idea, now we're on it. A bit more creative today. I reckon if we hang this up somewhere, that's miles better than up there. If I were a budget, I would fly into that. That seems smart. I think they're going to end up staying up. So I think we'll get another one just floating at the back. So I'll drop the third one down so it's like, hey, we're on a roll now. I love it. Creativity, eh? So now I'm thinking this last one, where's it gone? Here you are. This last one, coming a bit forward, but having it lowish there. I think that's going to look really cool. I think what I'm going to be doing, like a lot of people keep their aviaries the same. I like switching it up. Now what I am going to be doing, that backdrop there, that was another level when I first put it out. If you've seen it when I first did it, but the sun's faded it really bad. So I was going to buy a winter one, but I thought, a bit keen that for this year. So next year, I'll look at buying a proper backdrop built for winter. That looks well cool. I think the Budgies are going to love that. Now what to do with this, I'm not too sure. Now we're talking. It lives there, it belongs there, doesn't it? Look at that. Perfect. Strap you down. So what we'll do is get a bit of this coloured paper in there for them. Because they got absolutely mad for doing that. But what I'm going to do as well is get ourselves some millet sprays and just put a little bit in. But we have got some treats for them today. Loads and loads and loads of stuff going on in this area now for Christmas. Let's have a quick look around it for you. Okay, we're going mad. It's like, why has anything changed? So I'll put treats up inside the hoops for them. Rudolph's strapped down. I'm going to put some millet sprays in there in a second. You're going mad for that. We can chill on that. So hopefully in the next day or so, we can all calm down, realise nothing's going to hurt them, and to enjoy it. Decorations are up, and now we're going to get them fed. So what have I got today? They're on green beans. They absolutely love this. So I'll get some of that in, and I'm also going to give them, surprise, some spinach. So I've just washed that then. So what we'll do, we'll get the birds fed now, and then what we're going to do, chill and watch them, and hopefully they can start going enjoying the decorations that we just put out for them. this is the start of the Christmas special. And what we've done is we've decorated the aviary best we can. And we'll be on the next episode putting a bit more in or maybe taking some out. We'll see how they all settle and we'll discuss on the next episode. So, you know how I do it, guys. A lot of people like to feed in separate containers, whatnot. I put everything on one bowl and let them just go for it. Like I say, I try and keep my ratios right. I don't want to come in and see dust and no seeds left. I want to always make sure there's a bit of seed left. I know, you're ready to get stuck in some food. So the 3 diamond doves that I've got in there, I'm going to be releasing them just so they can enjoy it in here over the winter. And then obviously before the breeding begins, we'll get them took out. So that's all the seed there, so they can stop panicking now. Groats as well. So they'll put a handful of groats on. Right, we'll let them enjoy that. I have poured the bath on, but because I've been so busy moving about, they're not wanting to go in near it. And I can guarantee that bath is going to get used. So I'll let the birds enjoy the food. Let me get a close up for you so you can enjoy it with them. See, they're really calm now, knowing, because you've seen the tripod for a little bit, they're all going to pile in this now. Right guys, so that's all the birds fed, watered. I've just been having a chill. R3, look, already going dark. I've just promised Facebook that I'll go live, so I'm just going to jump off now, jump over to the live for the last little bit of light. I'm off to the auctions again. It's the last one for the year, so that's going to be a good one. We're not buying anything town, so we're going to go down, socialise and network and the standard things we do when we go to the auctions, chill out. So on the next episode coming up, we are going to be giving back to the British wildlife, especially the birds. So I've got some wicked ideas in mind. And one idea I'm thinking, I want to build something that's huge, fill it full of food that all the wildlife can eat, put it in a really good spot where I know it's teeming with it, and then what we'll do is set the GoPro, leave that running, we'll get some amazing shots. Also, we're going to make some bird feeders, we're going to make some a Christmas bird wreath. I've got loads of ideas, so tune in for that, that'll be coming up next. I've noticed nearly 75% of everyone watching the video isn't subscribed. Do me a favour, hit the subscribe button, it's going to help me loads. Drop comments down below. I love reading all your comments. Let's make this a proper bird community. Apart from that, guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.